I'd like to begin by thanking BDC, who's the wonderful sponsor of this program. So thank you, BDC. Yeah, your tax dollars at work. And to tell you about the elevator pitch. So the elevator pitch is really all about the fact that you as an entrepreneur have this brilliant business idea that you know is a world beater. And you know that all you need is to meet the right person in the venture capital world that's going to give you that initial funding that's going to get you off the ground and you're just going to fly. And all of a sudden, you walk into an elevator one day and there's that person. And even though you're already going up to the third floor to go to wherever you were going, you know that this person's going up to the 85th floor because that's where their offices are. And so you hesitate at the third button and wait for him to press, or her to press the 85th button, and you decide to ride there. The question is, during that 3 minutes, are you going to be able to articulate your business opportunity in a compelling way such that you garner the interest of this person and they're going to see you and see a proper presentation? Or as that elevator goes up, will your dreams just go up in smoke with it? Okay, the next company up is Grid-Centric. And do we have them on deck? We do. And feedback will be provided by Rob Quarterbash. There's the clock. Okay.
High-performance computing is everywhere. Every day, clusters of thousands of computers trade stocks and price options, design drugs, render movies, mispredict the weather, and simulate everything from the inside of an atom to the Big Bang. Billions of dollars are invested in computing resources to solve every one of these problems. Unfortunately, the clusters that are working on these problems are not nearly as efficient as they could be. They're notoriously inflexible and difficult to manage. Supporting multiple users or groups with different configurations on a single cluster is nearly impossible. Generally, computing resources are divided up like a cake. Then no sharing can occur. If I don't use my slice, no one can. Expensive machines go idle. Consolidation is impossible. Even for a single medium-sized cluster, this translates to hundreds of thousands of dollars per year wasted. Our technology separates the software from the physical hardware. A cluster becomes a cloud in which any number of independent virtual clusters can run, dynamically scaling their footprints. A user submits a job from their custom software environment and can leverage the resources of the full cluster by automatically and instantaneously distributing their environment to hundreds of processors in less than a second. Then, moments later, another user with a different configuration can do the same thing. You get more power and flexibility. You need fewer machines. Your cluster turns into a private high-performance cloud. And the best part is you don't have to buy new hardware or to trust any third-party service providers with your data. You need our cluster management technology, which we will cheerfully license to you, along with integration and support services. Grid-Centric is a team of PhD and master's graduates, virtualization and networking experts. We developed this technology here in Toronto and have the unique skills to make it a commercial reality. We're 18 months ahead of anyone who may want to do the same kind of thing and have a window to establish ourselves as the standard. We're currently building towards a closed beta in 6 months, and we'll have a customer shipped in 12. We're doing this by leveraging our strong connections in academia and life sciences. We already have several angel customers lined up from these sectors who are eager to deploy our solution to solve their cluster management problems. We will leverage these initial deployments in order to showcase our technology and gain traction. After establishing ourselves in life sciences, we will move on to target other major users of high-performance computing, such as aerospace, manufacturing, resource exploration, and financial services, i.e. banks. Thank you for your time. I'm happy to take any feedback or questions.
That was a good presentation. This whole high-performance cloud computing space is a difficult space to explain in a very short amount of time to people who don't necessarily have a background in it. So overall, right now, I think that the space you're in is very, very interesting. It's very hot on both sides of the border right now. There is venture money to be had in it. So those are all, you're in with the tide. You're going on the wave, and that's always a good thing to be in. Without going into too much detail, I have questions in regards to the 18-month claim on the technological advantage. I would have questions on your patents and what exactly they cover. I'd like to see a competitive differentiation with others in the space. Basically the standard questions, but overall seems interesting. And if I was in that elevator, I'd say I definitely want a follow-on meeting. So good job.
Okay, and last but by no means least on our agenda is Degero Labs, and Marnie will be providing the feedback.
My name is Ron Newman. I'm chairman of Degero Labs. Now, what Degero Labs has developed is a solution for broadcasters that allows them to take systems that are normally sent over satellite trucks or microwave trucks and deliver them over the cellular network. So sending video over cellular network, and it's arriving at the same time as it would as if it came through a satellite channel. This product was created by our founder, Bogdan Frasina, who basically spent months traveling with people on a political campaign, the people who are actually doing the broadcasting. In this case, what he found was it was very difficult for them when they were on the road to actually get their video submitted. So what we did is, rather than using a multi-million-dollar satellite truck and spending over $500 an hour to actually send these videos around, they can purchase a solution from Degero Labs, and in this case what they can do is connect a box to their camera and then have a server at the broadcast location. And when they're taking the picture, it's showing up at the broadcast location with just a few second delay. So we're using the existing cellular network to do that. So this solution actually has a $15,000 upfront cost, and we're charging $1,500 for every 16 hours of broadcast use. And that's how we're making money with this device, an ongoing revenue model. In December of last year, we conducted a broadcast market survey of executives, and in that case, they were basically telling us that there's a high demand for this, and one person even said, this is the holy grail of news gathering. This is what we've been trying to do for the longest time. So basically, we had 2 letters of interest. We're starting to present to customers. We have 2 letters of interest, both CP24 and CBC, and both of them have already authorized money for the budget for this, for doing testing. We've also secured a database of 2,500 broadcasters around the world, and we know that they have 100,000 cameras that are in use in electronic news gathering services. So very similar to what we're looking to do in this case. So at the NAB show in Las Vegas, we were there last month, and we were able to check out our competition firsthand, and we saw that no one is coming close to the quality that we can provide. And the broadcasters are telling us we're the first one that crosses that threshold of having real quality that they can actually use. We have gathered some of the best talent in Waterloo, some of the technical people that have worked at cellular locations like RIM. We've also created several patents in this area for multiple cellular technology, multiple network technologies, and custom video codec work. Our multiple path technology creates a roadblock for competitors, and we also have redundancy built into that, which increases reliability. Our management team has had experience growing and running companies, and we're looking to complete our first product, generate $600,000 the first year, 6 times that in the second year. And we're going to be able to dominate a large market, achieving upwards of $100 million within about 6 to 7 years. So we create $100 million, 6 to 7 years. We create a patent pending solution. I'm going to get cut off here. Thank you very much.
Well, the presentation was excellent. You covered most of the major issues, which is amazing in 3 minutes. Congratulations. I think the product and is purely in the need in the market is clearly demonstrated. And one of the things I commend you for is attempting in this speech to actually deliver some of the financial deliverables and models, because in the end there's lots of great ideas, but is there a value proposition and can you deliver it? And I think you did a good job on that side.
Thank you.
And the individual who came second is Aidan Scannell from Grid Centric. Aidan, can you join us up here? You can hang out here with that money because we're going to take a photograph in just a moment. Well, not here. I mean, down there where, Jeez. Everybody wants a piece of the action. All right. Aiden, you're going to be great. And the company that finished first, Degero Labs, Ron Newman. Ron? They do get real money. Aiden gets $2,000. Ron gets $5,000. They were both wonderful examples of real entrepreneurship. Thank you both.